You need more customers, more retirees, more weekend warriors, more full-timers living and working on the road. Bottom line is you need more people camping. So how do you do that? I'm going to show you right now why social media marketing is the best way to get customers for your RV dealership. Danielle and I are professional campers. We quit the corporate life years ago, and we've lived and worked in over 40 states in our RV in the past 2 years. But most importantly, we're the only social media company that lives in an RV. Consumers today are sick and tired of bland, stock content. It's got to be real, it's got to be authentic. And when it is, it can connect with the consumers. And that's exactly what we do. We're living the lifestyle. We can connect with your consumers because we are your consumers. Because of that, our business has grown to become one of the most sought after social media companies in the RV industry today. We work with small town dealerships all the way up to some of the biggest in the country, from dealerships to manufacturers to campgrounds. Marketing is very simple. Wherever the eyes and the ears are is where you want to be. You've probably noticed that the old forms of marketing have changed a lot. The eyes and ears have shifted from traditional advertising to this thing right here, mobile, social media. People are on social media for one of two reasons, either to be entertained or educated. That's it. Think about it. If it doesn't entertain or educate us, we're not going to consume that. We can choose what we consume. We can choose who we follow, who we like, who we interact with. I've personally studied over 1,000 RV dealership websites and their social media channels. I then went on a case study where I went to RV dealerships and would give up my Saturday and interview every single person who came on the lot that day with the permission of the owners or the general manager. And the information that we collected was unbelievable. I really wanted to understand the buying process, because if I understood why and how people bought, then the dealerships can just position themselves in front of the customers when they're looking to buy. And they can really swim downstream. How many people can say that they've slept in a vineyard? People want real, authentic content. No more of this bland stock content. If you do too much of in-your-face blatant advertising, guess what they're going to do? They're going to click unfollow. And they're not going to follow you anymore. And you're gone forever. They're not going to come back. So you have to make sure that you're adding value and giving them things that they want to consume. When you do that, about 15% of the time, you're allowed subconsciously by the consumers to blatantly advertise. And that's what we target: specific ads and specific posts. And we build campaigns around specific events that are in your local area as well as nationally. Just because somebody spends all of their time, all of their free time on social media, doesn't mean that they're going to know how to convert into customers. And that's why we're doing this. That's what this is all about, is how do you connect with people, add value, and convert them into customers? So you need a tacticianer. If a business or RV dealership doesn't have a tacticianer doing their social media marketing, they have no idea what they're missing out on as far as revenue. They've got to know the craft. Well, that is usually very expensive. To get a real expert in-house working for one company is very expensive. So dealerships, to get around that, they can outsource to a professional. And then you run into the challenge of not having somebody know the RV industry. How well does your social media company know this industry? Have they ever gone RVing? Do they own an RV right now and know the current trends and things that are going on with the industry? Have they interviewed or spoken with people that are shopping currently for RVs so they can know what people are going through? What about trips? Have they done a lot of trips and understood the challenges and the excitement and the adventure that goes on these trips? And do they really know? Because pain or pleasure, that's why people move to and from things. So have they experienced that, and can they convey that to your customers or potential customers? Bringing it back to the problem, there's two parts. Dealerships that are doing it themselves are missing out on that expert because it's expensive. So you need a tactician who knows specifically on social media how to drive results and how to convert customers. And the second challenge is if you're outsourcing it, usually that person has never RV'd. Okay, they're not RVing right now, they don't understand the industry, and they can't connect with your customer. So what do you need? You need a social media company who understands how to get results and is an expert, mixed with somebody who is an expert camper. So what's the investment? I mean, what's this going to cost? We understand how valuable it is that we've, for years, run Facebook ads month after month for so many different RV dealerships in this exact same industry. We found out the formula. We've tested different markets with specific images and text and cross-tested, and we've figured it all out. We understand the value in that. We also understand the value, and this is the real difference maker, in being full-time RVers, in being camping experts. There's a lot of dealerships that have dipped their toes in the water with social media. Maybe you've tried it internally, you haven't got a result you're looking for, you've tried a local social media company or marketing agency, not gotten the results you were looking for. If you're new to social media or you haven't gotten a result, start with a Plan A. We know that our Plan A package is built perfectly for you. It's $299. And for the value, you get all your social media channels built out from experts who happen to be campers. If you've already been doing social media, or you know that this is something that you're going to dive into heavy, you got to go with a Plan B or above, because our Plan B and up packages convert, and they convert big, because we're going to drive the right type of traffic. We're going to keep everything cohesive, not send traffic away, get the right targeted with pinpoint accuracy audience that you're looking for, and we can connect better than anybody else in this industry can. We also do custom plans. If you're looking for a big business package, we do that as well. There's a few reasons why we can do it at that price point. Number one, we've got low overhead. We're not a big company. We don't have a CFO, CMO that you have to pay for. The second reason is it's very inexpensive for us to capture content. Whenever I'm done with this video, I can just go take a picture of whatever I do next, and that's your content. We know that if you start with us, you're going to see the results. And when you see the results month after month after month, you're going to upgrade to a bigger package because they're even more effective. So move quick on this. Social media is not going away. It's only getting bigger, better, and more expensive. So lock prices in right now. I'll talk to you soon.